Now, NPR was a fascinating exclusive. They write that newly released audio recordings revealed yesterday, Thursday, show that President Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, is now he's in a little bit of trouble, under investigation. Well, it turns out that he made a string of vulgar legal threats to a reporter in order to protect his boss, Donald Trump. Now, the audio was taken from a 2015 interview with Cohen and then Daily Beast reporter Tim Mak, and was published by NPR. Now, NPR is Mac's current employer. Now, this audio, and I'm gonna play it for you here in a minute, basically revealed Cohen making legal threats over a piece he was writing about a 1993 Trump biography. The biography, written by a former Newsweek reporter, Harry Hurt III, entitled The Lost Tycoon, details a sworn deposition from Trump's first wife, Ivana Trump, who alleged during her divorce proceedings that Trump had raped her. Now, of course, later on, she's like, well, I didn't mean that in the criminal sense, or the literal sense, but yeah, it was rape. Well, wait, what is it? What is it if it's not that qualifies to you for you to be calling it rape? I don't quite understand. That's really, really strange. I think rape is rape, and if you're going to say that in a sworn deposition, then you better fucking mean it, right? So, of course, when this reporter decided to follow up with that, he received an angry call from Michael Cohen. Now, according to Mak, the lawyer initially attempted to convince him not to go through with the story by claiming this. Let's listen.
You're talking about Donald Trump. You're talking about the front runner for the GOP presidential candidate, as well as private individual who never raped anybody, and of course understand that by the very definition, you can't rape your spouse.
By that very definition, you are unable to rape your spouse. Really? Well, that's very interesting, because actually, you can. Being married, of course, doesn't mean consent, and anybody should know this. So, already that's a ridiculous argument, right? Now, as far as legally, well, it also was illegal. It's been illegal in New York since 1984. Now, the incident allegedly took place in New York in 1989. So, that is, like, yes, you can legally, you can't legally rape your spouse. So, again, Michael Cohen obviously lying there. And then, of course, he talked about, how dare you come after the GOP frontrunner who's going to be the next president of the United States? How dare you? But Mak continued with the story. And so here come the threats. Take a listen.
Mark my words for it. I will make sure that you and I meet one day while we're in the courthouse. And I will take you for every penny you still don't have. And I will come after you, Daily Beast, and everybody else that you possibly know. Do not even think about going to where I know you're planning on going. And that's my warning for the day.
Michael, besides the warning, do you have a substantive comment that I can include in my piece that reflects your views on this?
I have no views because there's no story. So I'm warning you. Tread very lightly, because what I'm going to do to you is going to be disgusting. Do you understand me? Don't think you're going to hide behind your pen, because it's not going to happen.
Look,
And if you have any, I'm more than happy to discuss it with your attorney and with your legal counsel, because you're going to need it.
Damn. Somebody got a little bit testy there. Look, here's the thing. I'm not surprised by this. So, this is normal. This is how, like, New Yorkers talk, right? This is New York. Cohen is Donald Trump's fixer. This is not a surprise. This is what he does. He calls people up. He threatens to do legal action against them, and he swears a lot. I actually found that to be kind of hilarious and not at all threatening. I'm actually used to be yelled at like that, but Anyway, so now there weren't any physical threats in there that I could say, at least not overt physical threats, but there were legal threats, right? He threatens people with legal action. Guess what? That's also what Donald Trump does. So why is this important? Well, for one, it kind of illuminates what the job fixer actually does. You go and you call and you threaten people. You threaten to sue them to make problems go away for your boss. Okay, fair enough, right? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there were more recordings like this. In fact, if I were Mueller, I would actually look into that. Because if you're threatening the press, well, when it comes to releasing a story that is potentially negative during an election cycle, well, look, that's something that I would want to look at least if I were Michael Avenatti. That is Stormy Daniels' lawyer. I would also probably want to look at that. Fair enough, right? Now, how this ties into the Mueller investigation is that, look, that's separate than the investigation by the FBI into the Stormy Daniels case. But if they find anything relevant, they could give it to Mueller. And so, look, these tapes, this is why they're trying so hard to flip Michael Cohen. Somebody who's been at Donald Trump's side and who does these calls or who has done these calls on behest of Donald Trump might know a lot. So that's why they're trying to flip him. And look, I talked about loyalty in one of the last segments, right? So loyalty is really, really important to Donald Trump, right? But Donald Trump doesn't return that loyalty. In fact, he's treated Michael Cohen like garbage. You think Michael Cohen, when possibly facing a lot of prison time, you think he's not going to flip on Donald Trump? You think he's going to go, oh, no, I'm loyal. I'm so loyal to this person who treats me like crap, who shows up at my son's bar mitzvah and makes fun of me. Oh, he was begging for me to get there. He was begging. You think he's going to defend Donald Trump? Do you? Do you? Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.